Just because breastfeeding is natural doesn't mean it's easy. But you don't have to do it alone. That's where the Lactation Network comes in. The Lactation Network helps parents at every stage of the breastfeeding journey. Whether you need support resolving feeding issues, choosing the right breast pump, creating a plan for weaning, or anything in between. The Lactation Network is the largest network of licensed breastfeeding experts in the country. They provide in-home, in-office, and telehealth consultations in all 50 states with no out-of-pocket cost. Get the breastfeeding care you deserve with the Lactation Network. Visit tln.care/podcast to schedule your own insurance-covered lactation consultation today. Breast milk science. It's a thing, and it's our thing. We're By Heart. Our mission is simple: make the best infant formula in the world. We partnered with breast milk scientists, world-class doctors, and passionate parents to write a new recipe from scratch. And while we put a lot into By Heart, there's a long list of things you won't see on our ingredient list, like corn syrup, soy, or palm oil. Curious if By Heart is right for your baby? New customers can shop the starter pack and get 2 cans for the price of 1 at byheart.com/getstarted. This is a limited time offer. Additional terms and conditions apply.
The Podcast Playground! Hooray!
Is this thing on? Are we live?
Are we live?
Live on YouTube today for the first. This is the Outcast Podcast, episode 66. Here we go. We have a panel that checks all the boxes. We have a panel that flexes, ones that don't stand alone on their laurels. They stand strong on it. We have an Outcast podcast here that covers all the shades, including shady, some of us. Let's introduce the cast of the Outcast. We have the freaking Puerto Rican, Ramo G. What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good now that we've started the program here.
Okay, man, I'm doing good too.
We've got DJ Tomcat on the panel.
What's up?
And, of course, we've got his awesomeness, Memphis. He's here and he's live.
The pleasure's all yours.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, Memphis gets an applause. Man, do we have quite the show lined up. Lots of topics to get to, and I'm excited to talk about them. But first, we must talk about our sponsor, BetterHelp, with a P.com/Outcast. They've made it real convenient. You need somebody to talk to. You know, nowadays you can even spin up your own AI if you'd like. We'll talk about that coming up. You can get your own companion, your own AI companion. And BetterHelp can be a companion for you. Save 10% on your first month. All you have to do is go to betterhelp.com/outcast, and you can get set up with a therapist. Which Memphis, how's your therapy going?
Awesome. I haven't talked to her in a couple weeks, so I need to schedule some time
Nice.
with her. But yeah, it's good, man. It's awesome. I'm not saying to be saying like it really is awesome.
Everything good with the live show? Are we still live? Still live. All right, that's good. Welcome, welcome everybody.
This thing really does work.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for all the subscribers out there. We're trying to hit the big one, and get us up to the threshold to where we could start making money, and we can only do that with the support of you out there listening to us here on the show.
Let everybody know.
Let's get into our first topic. The Sports Illustrated issue is about to come out, and they are making big headlines. And
what they do now?
It's because they are putting an 81-year-old on the cover.
Boom.
Yes. Are you excited to see an 81-year-old grace the cover of Sports Illustrated this year? Have you heard who it is?
Who is it?
I have.
It's going to be Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
She's posing for Sports Illustrated at 81. The whole aging thing, she said, is so boring. I actually have a clip. We have a clip from Martha.
Is that Martha?
Yeah, check her out. Tell me.
Not so in now.
Yeah. He was talking that shit a minute ago.
Take my yuck back. I'll say let me recycle my. I claim my yuck.
That is great. He wants to recant his last statement. Thank you very much.
Allow me retort, please.
Now, remember, Sports Illustrated doctors these photos up a little bit. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Martha. She does look great at 81 to be able to get in a bathing suit and get in front of the world and cameras and all that. This takes...
And she actually had to address a few rumors that she was doctored up herself. They said that she might have had some work done, but she said that is not true.
Well, let's listen to the clip here. Here's Martha Stewart on the Today Show talking about it here.
I didn't starve myself, but I didn't eat any bread or pasta for a couple of months.
Smart.
I went to Pilates every other day, and that was great.
rough.
The Pilates, I'm still going to Pilates every other day because it's so great. And I live a clean life anyway, pretty, good diet and good
That's not what Snoop
exercise
said.
and healthy skincare and all of that.
Weed is
stuff.
cool.
But it was kind of fun.
I mean, look, Martha, this is incredible.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
I mean, they were
Yeah, incredible, Martha.
Yeah, I think it's
81.
great.
It's inspiring.
I mean, listen. At 81, is she still doing it?
Memphis.
Wow.
Also, I think it's great for the magazine because people are talking about the magazine.
Yeah,
Sports
true, 'cause I haven't
Illustrated.
heard anything about Sports Illustrated in a long time.
For those of you just tuning into the Outcast podcast, meet Memphis. He at one point during a episode he says that he slept with a woman in every single state, 48 of the 50.
Wow.
It's true.
Which means you've been with a lot of women, Memphis.
This is
What's the
correct.
oldest?
Disgusting.
What's the oldest woman you've ever been with,
Ooh.
age gap wise?
I remember this one because it was. I
remember this one.
I was bragging to my boys that like, yo, y'all ain't gonna believe this one. But I was 18. This chick was 45, and me and my boys.
I'm
were out
46
kicking.
now, so damn.
That's gross.
Yeah,
What's
me
up
or
about
the
it?
fact that he was 18 and banged a
All of it.
Oh,
you,
yeah, you're a little lame. Anyway, so no.
Was she fine?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We was at a bar, place we shouldn't have been in. I'm extra, back then. And they was like,
Oh,
I bet
really?
you can't go get her. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna go pull her. And I just went over and started talking to her, and I was like,
Interesting.
whatever.
What was your lead pickup line for the older
I don't remember.
lady?
Dude, yeah,
I
that
don't
was
have
that-
lines,
You know how
man.
long
I'm
ago
just
that
myself.
was?
Yeah,
I'm just me,
I like that
man.
hearing aid you got there. I mean, even though she was a year younger than me, so I'm just I probably shouldn't be saying that. But I'm
Those
just kidding.
older women can teach you
He's
a
walking-
thing or two.
Yeah, she did.
I see you have
She
a
taught
limp.
me something that night.
I have a limp too.
That was great.
Well,
I like your cane.
let's count up the age gap here.
Jackass.
Memphis is 44 and Martha
Yes.
Stewart is 81.
81.
Boom.
So
Perfect.
after seeing these photos, which if they can put up some more photos of Martha in her bikini on the screen, I mean, I want to check her out here. Get a good look at
Jeez.
Martha
That's a
Stewart.
good one,
Don't
man.
go Jeffrey Tubin on us,
Oh,
Gentry.
Lord, guys.
Come
Man,
back
that's
to
a
Gentry
really
and
good
his,
shot.
Look
right
at these
there, man. Look at
pictures,
that.
Martha.
It's the same
Unbelievable.
picture.
Great. Oh
Do
my
we have to
gosh.
have the water
Get a
squirting on the
room.
top of her head there? No,
Now,
just
would
kidding.
you be there if you weren't married? Of course, you are married to your lovely wife, and
Yes,
I
I
don't
am.
want to shake things up.
Right.
But if
Please
you
don't.
were,
Thank you.
we'll play a game of if you weren't. Would you hook up with Martha Stewart, Memphis?
Wow.
She came on to you
If
at
she-
like a
if
cocktail
Martha
party.
Stewart came, if I wasn't married now, and hell yeah, I get Martha. Hell yeah, because I'm like, excuse me, I'll be like, yo, I bagged Martha. Martha, who topped that?
So you'd screw her just to say you screwed her because
Yeah.
she's famous
Yeah, yeah.
and everybody
but I mean,
knows who
I'll
she
be
is.
still
But would
me,
you? Would you?
know?
But would not if she was just some random person who looked exactly the same and was 81.
No,
No.
it got to be Martha because that's like a trophy piece.
Think about what the kitchen would smell like, and the sheets
Oh,
would
boy.
be so good. I
Well,
mean,
and
I
that-
know.
one- this
and
is a
get
good-
great
she's a good
sandwich
homemaker.
when we wake up.
Oh, you're
that's what
definitely
I'm
getting a
saying.
sandwich.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That you hit that.
Right.
You hit that right,
Right.
dog. She's cooking for you, and
Hilarious.
that's
I
That's
mean,
pretty
and,
raw.
and eat clean too, as
Yeah.
she said.
Oh,
eat
The
yeah.
clean.
sheets
So, I
will
mean,
definitely be awesome.
you'll
that.
be eating clean, all right.
Listen,
81
listen.
years of it.
They should be glad I'm married. If I was on the listen,
But as soon as you bust a
Woo!
nut, she'd be like, "Oh, we gotta
but
clean
I
these sheets
love-
up here,
listen,
get
I
some new
love my
sheets on
wife,
here."
And she like to say she harpooned me. I let her think
But
that.
you would think
you know,
at
but still,
81,
that's
she's
my life. That's
probably
my baby.
not. She's probably not sexually active.
I
Get
don't
the
know.
fuck out of here!
I was about
Older
to say-
people are sexually active.
Listen, I think Martha's still
Oh,
getting
are they?
in, man.
Okay, do tell.
'Cause
I'm an
remember-
older person. I'm still sexually
you're not
active.
81, but you know what I have heard? You know what I've heard?
What?
Is that the old folks' homes, like the STDs run
is.
rampant.
Oh, yeah, it's like the
gross in
villages.
there.
I've heard
That's
that.
the
But,
villages,
but
yo.
you know what it is? I don't think it's the old people banging each other. I think it's the overnight nurses banging the
No,
old people.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I bet
Hell
you.
no,
No,
not in
no,
the
no.
villages.
It's
Are
a
you
scandal.
crazy?
We need some
No, wait,
investigations.
listen. I'm gonna
I
tell
gotta
you
get
how
a job
much.
there. No, I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
last year.
What a jackass.
Put in my
I
application
love it.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all know
I want to be an orderly.
y'all know I don't like mess around with Halloween, but last year.
This is good right away.
Yeah.
The loofahs, this is what how they identify themselves in the villages by the color of your loofah.
Villages. What are the villages?
That's where
So-
all of the old people that have all the STDs the
In
most
Florida.
anywhere.
It's in the mid-state
It's
of
the biggest
Florida,
one in Florida, yeah.
So
it's
there-
north of Orlando, south of
This
Gainesville.
does sound like the beginning of a porno. I'm just going to tell you that.
It really does.
In this place,
Yeah.
this is where all of the people who have the most STDs per capita live.
Yeah, and it's a
they're
golf
all
cart
older
community.
people, and it's a golf cart community.
And
It's
so
in
they
Florida.
put on their golf carts the different color ones. So if it's pink, you might be into this. If it's white, you could be into that. If it's black, this one's like the one color I think is like yellow or somewhere. You just like into everything, and you just be riding the Publix or whatever and pull up to next somebody and
You just sit on the golf cart and get
Yeah.
an STD. Bam.
parking lot pimping, baby.
What's the property value of this place?
They finna build a village in north of Southwest Florida.
You looking into it?
No, sir.
He started it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right, let's get
He's
back
the
to
founder.
the topic at hand is the Sports Illustrated
Okay,
swimsuit.
yeah.
Right.
I know we want to talk about, the elderly banging each other,
It's always
It's
good.
gross.
It's always a good topic, I think.
but there were some hot people in this year's Sports Illustrated issue. And for
Okay.
you younger generation that say, swimsuit edition, who cares about girls in swimsuits? We can see anything we want on the internet.
Yeah, porn.
For
and
us that
everything
grew
else.
up in the 90s and the 80s, this Sports Illustrated issue was, great material.
Her cat was named Vagina.
I mean, I
Quite
don't know about you guys, but even the JCPenney catalog bra section was something that we would look at.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That was
In
my
middle
go-to.
school. Yeah.
Nah, we had Jet magazine
For
page
masturbation?
43.
No tweet.
Page
Yeah,
What was
okay.
page 43 in Jet?
The Jet magazine. So
fruit.
every magazine, page
The
43
Jet-
was the they had a bikini
What
model.
was your name?
The
the something of the month or something like that. Was I remember. It was
No, that was Ebony. You thinking of Ebony
Oh.
magazine?
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
maybe.
but Jet
I saw
magazine.
you used to see
Yeah,
Jet all the time
page
too.
43. They even
I
wrote
remember
on
the
man.
page.
yes,
Listen,
I
page
remember the
43.
man,
They
listen.
had some good-looking women in there. Yeah?
Hell yeah, you'd be like,
fine.
damn.
Fine, good women's.
How do you remember the page
They
number?
were.
That was the thing, man.
They were
Everybody
close.
knew, like, yo, you see the new Jet magazine?
Yeah.
What she look like in 43?
Oh.
I think
Hell
of,
yeah.
I think of
That was
Richard
a count.
Petty when I think of 43.
See, it's not the
Number
same
40.
type
Yeah,
of
that's-
night thing. type of
Yeah, I
thing.
wouldn't think of no Richard
You don't think
Petty.
of Richard Petty?
Hell no. I don't
No.
like
Jackass.
Not at the same time as what
Oh
I'm
my God.
thinking.
Not as the.
There are some other beautiful women. Not only Martha Stewart on the cover, but you have Megan Fox if you find her attractive.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know if we could find some footage of Megan Fox
That's a
that we
nice one.
have.
There
Yeah,
she is.
She's
There
a pretty
she is.
girl.
Yeah, she's on
She's
one
a
of the
pretty girl.
covers. They also have this Grammy Award-winning artist, Kim Petras. I don't know much about her, but
Who?
if we could,
Let's see.
let's put her up, and you guys tell me if you think she's hot. Grammy Award-winning artist Kim Petras.
She's pretty.
you,
Yeah.
what do you think about her?
She's a pretty girl.
You'd be there for her, or what do you think?
That looks. She got a weird jawline.
No,
What?
she's cute. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm pretty far away.
I mean,
and I
like
need
from this
glasses,
angle, her
but
head looked like she.
I
About
think she looks
it's
like,
like
what-
about to twist off her
that's just a picture.
body. It looks weird. I don't like it.
She's
I
a
think they did- they might
have
Grammy-winning
they do
pop
that
star.
one.
She's a
You totally
Grammy-winning
hit it.
pop
Don't even- don't
star.
I ain't never heard of it. What song was she on?
I'm not sure what
Sam
the name
Smith.
of the song.
She
Oh,
was
that
Sam
Unholy
Smith.
song?
Yes.
Yo, that's not a girl. That's
She's
a
a
dude.
cute girl.
What if I
dude.
told you it was a
Yes,
man?
It is a
Yeah, it's a
transgender
man.
woman.
That is a man.
It is a man, huh?
Yes, transgender
Interesting.
woman. Yes.
Yeah, see,
They
you
do
told me
amazing
because
thing
I'm
with
like,
makeup,
I don't know.
yeah.
She looked with me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, because I remember the
She-
whole
but,
controversy.
I mean, for a
thing.
girl, yeah, it's kind of whatever. Like,
Well,
I'm
She is
too
a
old, dude.
biological
you're
man.
too old. I'm
I'm
too
too
old
old
for
to-
this shit. He
yeah.
says.
Yeah,
I'm too old to give a crap about that. Like,
Yeah,
whatever. If you
yeah,
want to
it's
be a
like-
girl,
well-
you're a cute girl. All right, sure.
Great.
Who else did they put on the
I
cover
don't
that
know.
was a man that thought they were a woman? I think it was like last year they did it.
Wasn't it Bruce
previously.
Jenner? Or
Yeah,
somebody?
that's what I was thinking. Bruce.
Probably.
Wasn't it
Bruce.
Brucey?
I know. What's her name?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Caitlyn
Oh yeah.
Jenner.
Damn
Was
it.
that on
Right.
Swim?
You know who else is going to be on it? And I think she's hot. The girl from LSU, Angel Reese.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
Angel
the
Reese. Oh yeah,
gymnastics.
Angel Reese. Yeah, she looked
No,
cute.
Oh
no.
no, no,
Let
different.
me see.
Oh yeah,
Put
okay.
put,
Can
put
I
her
see?
up. If we could see a
Basketball.
picture of her, she's
I
beautiful.
can't say who's
Yeah,
that.
She's up
She
there.
hot.
She's up there.
Angel Reese,
She's a little
hot.
intimidating though if you were to see her in person because I think she's like 6'8". It's a tall
She doesn't
girl.
seem
She's
tall.
not 6'8". She's like
She doesn't look
6'4",
tall.
6'5". Either way,
Man,
she's tall.
let me see how tall she is. I think she's taller than that.
Her eyes kind of pop out a little.
Also, well, though that is, she has very big
Why are you
fake
being so
lashes. that she
judgmental?
wears.
That's very
Don't be dirty.
judgmental.
What?
Well, she do got fake lashes.
She has
on.
very big fake lashes that she wears, which I noticed.
Maybe
when
that accentuates what
She a
I'm
little
seeing.
city girl, but she go to LSU. They just won a national championship.
Hey, that's
so
cool. Well, good
congrats
for her.
to them.
She is
Yeah,
cute.
congrats.
She's
She's
6'3", it
gorgeous. So
says.
what?
6'3".
Well,
according
I'm
to-
gorgeous.
You like them
Six
tall,
months,
didn't
not
you?
that
You wish she was 6'8".
Yeah.
You like, I climb them legs.
Beautiful young lady.
yeah.
But
Climb
I'll
all
tell
the
you
way up
this:
there.
she would
Awesome.
she
It's
would
a
come out there and
mountain.
fuck us up on that basketball court, and
I don't know. I, can
I
talk.
think she's
talk-
beautiful. I
She is.
like Angel
She's
Reese,
cute.
and I like her swag. She's the one that was pointing at her ring and talking smack to the Iowa players. And,
now a lot of people were saying that was not good. What do you think? Do you think there's a double standard when it comes to female athletes talking smack as opposed to male athletes?
No, because female athletes talk shit.
Do they?
Like, I know a lot of them that talk shit. Have you seen that lady on you be on TikTok, and I know on Twitter. I don't know if you be on them that much. It's a chick that be hooping and be busting dudes' ass and be talking noise. I mean, like, this chick is badass, and she kind of cold too.
Which means she thinks she looks good.
Yeah, she does look good, and she be just killing cats
He's learning.
on the basketball court.
She's good, huh?
Oh, she's
I'd like to
fucking-
see some videos.
Yeah, you got to.
We need to get out here on Wednesdays.
If the guys in the
No,
back,
we don't. We
they
don't
know who
need
I'm talking
some
about.
awesome ass chicks hooping on us out here.
We need
Are
somebody.
you
We
intimidated
need
by
somebody to
girls
guard.
beating you in hooping?
We need somebody to
for some
guard
reason.
Gentry.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like anybody beat me in
Well,
basketball.
okay,
It
that's
always
fair.
sucks to get hooped on.
But I mean, it does suck to
Like,
get
no matter
if you
who it
get-
is.
If the girl does beat you,
But it-
Well, Martha Stewart and Megan Fox
I don't
and
know.
all these stars on SI or Sports Illustrated swimsuit are hoping they can knock off the top-selling Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue of all time. Do
Which
you guys
was?
know which was the top-selling SI Sports Illustrated
Pam
swimsuit
Anderson.
issue of
nah,
all
it
time?
wasn't her.
Do you guys have a guess?
Sam Anderson.
I'm gonna say Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields is a good guess. What about you, Ramo? You got any guesses? I know you probably worked one or two out to a SI swimsuit issue.
No, I can never afford to subscribe to that, so I
Yeah.
always had to go with the JCPenney's catalog. But was it? I'm trying to think. No, was it? There was one that was really, really popular that I remember. I don't
a gang
remember
of
if it
them.
was Christy Brinkley.
Who?
You want me
There
to
was
help you out?
somebody. Please.
Heather Locklear.
Bullshit.
No.
No,
No,
it
you don't
wasn't
think
her.
Heather Locklear?
Yeah,
it
she's
wasn't
all right,
Heather
but it
She was
wasn't her.
hot.
It wasn't her.
All right. Well, some of the biggest ones of all time
Talk to me. Because
were Heidi Klum was on. That wasn't the
Okay.
biggest,
Her.
but that was
Heidi
one of the
her,
big
she
ones.
was my favorite.
There was
Heidi,
also
she's-
Beyonce was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
she
issue.
did
one.
do that.
That was a big
What
one.
did Jay-Z say about that?
Christy Brinkley was on the cover way,
That's what I
way
just
back in the
said.
day.
Christy Brinkley.
So he
Yeah.
remembered.
He ain't listening
to
knocked off
you.
a
No
couple-
one
He
is.
didn't
No, I'm
say
just kidding.
Christy Brinkley,
He
did he?
knocked off
Yeah,
a
I
few
did
knuckle
initially. I said, wasn't Christy Brinkley on it?
But the number one of all time is Kathy Ireland.
Oh,
That's who I was-
From
Oh,
1989. You
She was the
remember-
most
there she is.
popular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1989. That's the 25th
Kathy
anniversary.
Ireland, I
issue.
remember her.
Yeah.
She graced the cover a couple of times.
That was the year I graduated
Yeah, she's good
Yeah,
looking.
she won the hell out that little yellow bikini. Dog.
from a couple of things.
What happened to her? Where's she at right now? What's going on with her? I
Ireland.
wonder.
Ireland
She lives
probably.
in Ireland? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
most
think?
I don't
likely.
know.
You
Let's
think she owns
find
it?
out here. I'm
She
gonna
wrote a
look
book
It's
recently
named after
About
her.
what?
What's it called?
Remo.
about women in the industry and talking about how women being used as pawns and how the women were trafficked and how when she
Yada,
was a young
yada,
girl,
yada. No, I'm just kidding.
the whole,
What a
the
jackass.
whole Me Too. She was
Just
Me
kidding.
Too.
Some of them were rooks. No, okay.
She wrote a book recently. Let's
cat
move
was
on.
Named Vagina.
You're such a dick.
Let's move on to our next topic. Since you do bring up Donald Trump, I know
Oh,
when we were
shit.
in our pre-show meeting, you mentioned that the Durham report has come out. Now the Mueller,
Mueller.
the Mueller report, and I know that some of us don't really want to hear it, but just bring us up to speed if you can quickly on what's going on with all these reports.
Yeah,
Holy
please do.
cow. Me? Oh,
From
shit.
your point of view.
Come on, man.
Oh, Lord. So the Durham report just came out after 4 years. And so kind of the left is spinning it one way.
Bullshit.
And people on the right are spinning it
Typically,
another way,
yeah.
obviously. But essentially what it does say is there is a record now that Donald Trump didn't collude with Russia. He did not collude with Russia. There was no P tape. There was no...
There was no urination?
No,
Oh, I was
it never
hoping he
existed.
did that.
Hillary, basically what it says is Hillary paid for the fucking Steele dossier as Oppo research on Trump, and that's what they used to open the investigation. He never colluded with Russia in his campaign. But, of course, people on the left don't agree with that.
Yeah, what about the sexual assault, Tomcat?
Yeah,
Bing,
who
bing,
said that?
bong, bong,
See,
bing,
you're
bing,
talking
bing.
it from
That's
one
a
point of
totally
view.
different case.
So what's the left saying?
Vagina.
What is the left saying? Because you're only giving the point of view of the right and saying the left is
No,
saying
I'm saying
something
what?
else.
No, what I'm
It
saying
would be
is
good to hear the other
Like,
side
let's hear
though.
both views.
It
Like
really
if you're
would
being
be good to hear
fair.
that.
no. What I'm saying is the Mueller report actually says. What I'm saying is that's exactly what it says.
What does it say?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
It was like, what the fuck was
That's
that?
Joe Biden.
terrible.
All right, this is directly from the Durham report. The Durham report, not the Mueller report. An objective and honest assessment of these standards of information should have caused the FBI to question not only the predication for Crossfire Hurricane, that's what it was called, the case, but also to reflect on whether the FBI was being manipulated for political or other purposes. Unfortunately, it did not. That's straight out of the Mueller report. So basically what I'm saying, the report did say that, but people on the left are saying that the report is bogus, that Mueller's bogus, that...
Well,
You know what? You know what I thought you
See,
said?
there's a lot of people that
What, Mueller?
we're doing things in our government
No, I
that
don't,
are
but I
like
don't think that
appointed
Trump
and not-
colluded with Russia, no.
Well, you don't. Okay, and a lot of people on your side don't.
I think
but
he won that election.
It's possible. Sure.
Just like if you want to say
I think
Joe won this
they
last
can-
election.
I think either argument could be made until there's proof of either or.
I like that.
I can tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure.
What could you tell us, Memphis, please?
Dude.
Enlighten us.
Yeah. Hit us up.
What can you tell
Raisin
us?
Bran Crunch is amazing.
I do like Raisin Bran
And
Crunch.
there's 2 scoops of raisin
in each one.
Yeah.
But the crunchier one is better. That crunch
The
brand
crunch is
one with
amazing.
The little other stuff in it.
Golly.
Anyway.
Well, let's go to
I'm a
one
Frosted
more
Flakes
report
guy.
about Fox News. Finally, we have some breaking
Fox,
news.
F-A-U-X.
Breaking news. Uh-oh.
Let's go
Here
to
we
our Fox News correspondent.
I'm not talking about Fox News.
That would be Tomcat. Please talk about Fox News. There's some breaking news out of Fox News. Laura Ingraham has been fired.
I'm not talking about Fox
That's
News.
who you listen to, though.
That's so good. That's
So-
so fucking awesome.
So what is going on? There's a shakeup at Fox.
Well, I was just
News.
watching Fox News, and well, apparently Laura Ingram's been fired, and now there's shakeup, and Sean Hannity's at 8 o'clock.
Are you okay?
So how did he last this long? So they fired fucker Tucker. Now they allegedly fired her today. How has Hannity been there so long? How is he dodging all these bullets?
He's banging the right one.
I don't
He
know.
must be. He's a fucking weirdo.
I
too,
think they
man.
have to save money. Then they just get sued for like $1 billion.
A
Yeah,
lot of
they,
money.
So that's what I'm
There's
saying. How's
more
Hannity
coming.
still there? Yeah, Hannity got to
That's
go.
what she said.
She hopes.
I'm telling you what they gonna do. They gonna replace her with fucking that little Tommy Lauren girl, and they gonna
You
put.
think?
Hell
It would
yeah.
be good for them.
And she's a
Sure.
fucking twit.
Ramo
But-
acts like he
Fucking
doesn't
twit.
watch. He always watches.
No, but she'd be a good fit for their crowd.
Oh yeah, she'd
They
be great.
love her.
She'd be a
Their
great
crowd-
fit.
And the other
their
chick, what's that
crowd is
other young girl,
everyone.
the Candace Owens? They need to
Oh,
give her a show.
Oh, her little
Yeah,
stanky ass.
see, that's exactly why they need to give her a show.
No.
That's what
And
they
then,
do.
What about Gutfeld? I hear he gets all the ratings, and I think they're moving him to prime time now.
Is he
Who-
like
who is-
Seinfeld?
I like Gutfeld.
You guys don't know who Gutfeld is?
No.
I'm thinking of Gilbert Gottfried.
Number
I'm
one
like,
late
who the hell
night.
is Gutfeld. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Well, this is a larger. This is a
in this hand.
This is a larger issue that I like because people who are small-minded talk about people. See how they attack Gutfeld, whatever. But larger-minded people talk about issues and ideas and shit. And the larger issue is the fact that people are in their echo chambers now, like Ramo often likes to say. They don't know any of the people from Fox. I don't know any of the people from CNN or MSNBC. Some of them by name, the one that make the news. You know what I mean? Actually,
Sure.
I do know quite a bit of them. But
You
not
know
all.
who Wolf Blitzer is,
I
I
do.
bet.
Actually,
Everybody
Everybody knows
I do
him.
know quite a bit.
Blitzer.
Anderson Cooper, Wolf Blitzer, Don Lemon, all of them.
No
there are
more
some.
Don
They have
Lemon.
some
No
new
more
ones.
You know
Don.
who zone
Don's gone.
safety is?
Is that a person?
Yes. Zone safety?
Who's the woman that grilled Donald
He knows
Trump?
the safety zone.
What's her name?
Oh.
Who's
Yeah.
the
That,
woman?
I was just trying to think of her. She was on Tucker's show. So Tucker had her working on his show first.
Nice.
And then she went over to CNN. And then she was on the town hall with Donald Trump.
I know you that blonde chick.
No, she's a brunette. No, she's a brunette.
Her career going, man. And that's
I
good
don't
for
know.
her, man.
No, it is. But I'm just saying she she kind of like was on a conservative network and then went to a liberal network.
And here's the thing: was she taking an objective view at all points, or is she
where on the town
was
hall?
she arguing wherever she was? Was she arguing the point? Was she like there as kind of like a?
She was supposed to be there as just a moderator to ask questions, but she was being argumentative, which a lot of people said about it.
Is it SE Cup? Is that
what cup do you think she is?
No, that's her name. The chick, SE Cup. She's on.
You're a jackass.
No, seriously, she used to work on Fox.
Caitlin Collins.
That's her name.
And then came to CNN.
She's a journalist. Caitlin Collins.
She follows me on Twitter. That's why I know.
Oh, Caitlin follows you.
No, not Caitlin Clark. SE Cup.
Kimball Collins, the rave DJ, Raymo.
Oh, Kimball Collins.
Yeah, no relation too.
Yeah.
He's dope.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's move on to our next topic.
Let's move.
Break beats.
Keep it moving.
It looks like the new generation doesn't need girlfriends.
No.
They don't need imaginary friends. Remember when we were kids, we had to be so creative. You had to imagine a friend.
You did.
Yeah.
And you had to come up with an imaginary name.
I never did.
And imagine your toys were much cooler than they were, and they did. You know,
we had
they didn't do shit.
We had to take G.I. Joes that said nothing and make them fight.
Right.
Yeah.
But
that was kind of fun, though.
I didn't need toys for that. I had an older jackass brother.
And what did he do to you?
Yeah, we fought each other.
Oh, you guys were
we didn't need toys.
Yeah, my brothers and I, we fought all the time.
Yeah, that's a brother thing.
Yeah,
I guess in the 70s and 80s.
Now they have like Nerf guns and all that stuff, but we used to just go into construction sites and find all kind of materials.
Oh
like that.
Man,
Just
we used to
throw
build
them at each other.
We used to build the
what
best fort. Did y'all used to build forts and shit?
We used to throw hands.
We would like build like fucking tents and goddamn. We would tree houses. We would be seeing shit on
They
TV.
do that now. They do that now.
We
It's,
do that.
it's
But I'm
called
talking about,
Minecraft.
It's called
That's what
childhood.
they do. They play
true.
Minecraft.
It's
What
true.
the fuck is that?
They do it without getting arrested.
They build
It's pretty
forts.
smart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't have to steal from construction
Oh,
sites.
fuck that, man. That's
Do you know
bullshit.
that the new Legend of Zelda game just came out
What?
past couple days,
Get
and
out.
people are raving about
I wanna
this
play it.
Legend.
Is it
It's
on Nintendo?
Nintendo Switch, which we have right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
On the Switch?
We might have to get on that shit.
Really?
Son.
It looks really good. I actually watched the trailer for it today.
My sons have a
Oh,
Switch.
boy.
Both of them.
Yeah, get that Zelda game. It looks
Yeah?
good. Yeah, it looks good.
Well, these kids will never know the struggle that we had back in the day
Nah.
because now they can just create their own
There it is.
a friend. The artificial intelligence is advancing at super speed.
Cool.
And its applications now have exceeded our wildest dreams.
It's already smarter than Raymo.
You can now
Most
customize
things
your
are.
virtual companion.
What?
Yes, they have apps now. There's one called Replica, and then there's one called World's Best AI Friend.
Oh.
And this is where you customize your virtual companion. Tomcat, if you were to customize your own virtual companion, where would you start? Like when you're building this perfect, it's not an imaginary friend, but it's an artificial AI girlfriend. It could be a girlfriend or it could just be a buddy. Whatever you're looking for, companionship.
Over there, the left, the blonde.
You would design the blonde?
Yep.
Okay, we'll get you a blonde. How big a boobs? What are we talking? C cups? What do we need?
He enjoys rejection.
Let's go full C. Let's go full C.
We're going full C. What about her hips? Do we need to tighten those up? You want to?
They don't
them
lie
up.
now.
Yeah, you better-
Hips can't lie.
Where does it
Open them
say
up.
that?
Well, you know,
Some butt.
No, that's the word on the street.
Use your imagination.
It's
Athletic
AI.
build,
You want-
sir.
okay,
Athletic
let's
build.
punch in athletic build. Okay, and now, what about her toes? You like small toes? You like big feet? What do you want?
Give her big ass feet.
You want big feet?
Yeah.
You can't handle that.
All right.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
15.
He can't handle that. She got too much for you, dog.
That was good.
All right, I'm typing into the computer the big feet.
It's too deep.
All right, what shade would you like her? Do you want her to be,
boy.
white, tan, black,
Come
Asian?
on, bro.
What are we looking for?
Come
here?
on,
Yeah,
bro.
you got
Like me, just
Come on, bro.
whatever.
No, don't say whatever.
No, you
Whatever
have to
I am.
pick a shade for your.
Go ahead, white, I guess.
You want it
tan,
white,
tan, whatever
White
I am.
tan. Okay, we'll give it a shade of.
That's
white
a shade,
tan,
white tan.
White tan.
No, it's not. Just say
Wow.
white, dog.
Okay, now
It's
what
cool.
kind of personality is she gonna have? Is she gonna be
White people have tans, Raymo.
I'm gonna pick a white chick too. It's my wife's Italian. So.
Do you have any interests that you would like for your AI to be into when you guys are hanging
she's
out?
a total skank.
She is. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Aren't they all?
It's my fucking skank bot, man. This ain't a real woman. Fucking skank bot.
I'm with you. Then you gotta make her boobs bigger.
I don't need to, this is skank bot. I don't have to fucking be all nice.
It's gonna be your friend, Dick.
Yeah, you gotta be cool too. You don't be like
I'm
mean.
only kidding.
No, you weren't.
I
You
can't
being
believe. I
serious.
guess
Sexist.
people have been. What do they call that? Catfished. Wasn't there that Notre Dame player that communicated?
Man,
Yes.
Teo.
Teo,
Yo, that
yeah.
was really fucked up though. He has a series out that
He does. I saw
talks
that.
about it.
Uh-huh.
That's fucked up what that dude did to him. That I would have beat his ass. He even had an ass whooping.
Now I know there's some
He got
difference.
ass
There's some differences between catfishing someone and creating an AI customized virtual companion.
Do you know what
But it's-
catfishing is?
Yeah, catfishing is when someone acts like they're someone else to lure someone else in, right?
Or a fake, or a
Yeah.
total fake person, like a made up account,
More or
totally with a
less.
fake picture and all that shit. And you think it's that person, but it's just somebody totally different scamming you, and then they get you to send money or whatever the fuck they do.
But I see some similarities when
That's
I think
dangerous.
of AI companion and thinking of being catfished. Like, are you really talking to someone that has real emotion? Are you really connecting with someone on a human level? I don't think so with this AI girlfriend. Memphis, do you think you would ever create a AI girlfriend and interact with her, enjoy time with her? I don't understand how it works. I'm
Or
trying
should,
to
I don't
should we
know
say,
how-
how long have you been with your AI girlfriend?
What a jackass.
He's like, I've already had a login on this.
Yeah, I've been banging this computer for 3 years.
I got the
Yeah,
doll and everything.
yeah,
like
this-
it plugs
I
in
mean,
USB.
this-
I
You
got
got
her
this
upload.
out.
Daddy.
I've been on this for 15 years. What the hell are you talking about?
I got her disk drive.
Nah,
Of course.
man. That's just weird. Because in my mind, I would think one day this fucker would be like, "Yo, I could be talking to her about this whatever," and then she just turn around and flip. So remember the shit you was talking the other day? Just totally flip out and just get crazy. Nah, man. AI's not a toy, folks. I keep telling y'all that shit.
It says
So
that-
you're
That
saying
got
don't
weird.
have sex with the AI.
Don't do.
That's
How
the
could you?
And that
with
does
the
figure.
AI.
The first thing that humans figure to do with this new technology is fuck it.
Right.
well, that's what we do best.
But
Awesome.
Fuck
everything-
it. Fuck shit.
How
up.
do I have sex with this thing is what I want to know.
Where do I place my penis?
Where do I put my penis in this thing? What
Now-
is it?
now
All
we're
the
thinking.
knowledge of the universe, I don't give a damn. I just want to spooge.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
great word.
If you just search in your phone in the Apple App Store for AI Girlfriend, it's a very popular virtual girlfriend app that you can download. And the software says it is created to provide users with a realistic AI-powered girlfriend experience. It simulates human communication and provides a personalized experience
And
using
a
advanced
robust reach around.
natural language processing. So
robust reacher.
it says
Need
it's
some ass.
very simple to use. You can personalize your girlfriend's appearance or personality. You can even talk with them and have virtual dates. What does that mean? How do you have a freaking virtual date? Doesn't make
Who
any sense.
pays?
If you tell her to shut the fuck up, does she listen or does she talk back to you?
I'm not sure.
He's like, I'm in.
Yeah.
And you can decide if you want her to look like an avatar type. I guess what they would call that. What the anime, or do you want your girlfriend to be more realistic?
See now, see?
See
That's
I can just
crazy,
see
man.
where this is going to get weird. I can just already.
It's already
weird. What?
It's
It's
already
alright.
there.
How do you?
Are we
We're
there?
like in the middle of
Are
the
we there?
street.
Huh?
We're in the middle
Is
of the
it too-
block of a long road of weirdness from AI.
We're on Weird Road, like
We
right
are
in the middle.
totally on
We
Weird
are.
Road right now. I don't like
Strangeville.
this road. We need to get off.
This is
We
strange.
need to turn
land.
around. We
Here's
need
the
to do
thing. Let me
something.
play this forward. Imagine everybody really does get into this, and everyone has an account, and everyone's like not looking for real relationships, and everybody's logged into my lady. Oh, gotta see what my lady wants, and they're actually texting with a person that isn't real, and it's AI. Ah, that's strange.
I would
to
be
me.
afraid of scams. You got to watch out for scams when
Oh,
it comes to
yeah.
this stuff. All of a sudden, the AI wants you to start paying her rent, and you do it because you've fallen in love with this avatar. I mean,
Weird.
at least maybe you're.
I think it's very unhealthy to me.
But
That's-
wouldn't you
that's-
know that?
that's
You
just
would
me.
know that information.
I mean, at this point, just go find a website and jerk off.
Yeah,
Or some
well,
shit.
pe-
like what the
Right,
fuck?
like
Guys
yeah.
now,
Calm down.
I know guys now
I do
that
agree with that though.
pay
I mean,
girls
like,
for
good
pictures.
Lord.
you like?
Yeah, and they
you
fucking
walking around?
weirdos too. Pay girls.
Guys
for pictures.
paying girls for pictures of their feet. I hear on, on
You know
Twitter.
what? Fuck that
As long as
shit.
they're big.
No, bump that. You know what? I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, and I'm gonna start
He's
taking
weird.
pictures
Like-
of my body, like my knees and
You know you already
my,
have an
my
OnlyFans.
ankles and shit. I'm gonna tell my wife
Unfortunately,
about
nobody's paying for that.
it. No, bullshit. If
I
you
ain't
say
paying
I
to
bet
see
they
your
will.
feet.
they're-
Take
listen,
a
if
picture
they're-
of your
if-
bald head.
If I should, because
Don't like that.
This is one of my butt
listen,
cheeks.
if dudes are out there paying for pictures
It's
of
very
women's
furry.
feet, I guarantee you, I can take a picture of my bald head and put on OnlyFans and put for women, and I can make a shit ton of money because women would do that. Because if men can do it, women do it too. I just found another hustle. Man, watch this shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
I want in.
ain't
It was
logging
my idea.
Gentry's gonna
Let's-
log in.
I'll break you off, son.
All
Let's
right,
move
cool.
on to the next topic.
It's for the community.
I'm down.
Cash App.
We fun.
Has any of you guys ever taken a transaction over Cash App? I know Ramo does.
Yeah.
Ramo's
Yeah,
a Cash
couple
App.
times.
I do the other one. PayPal.
Zelle and Venmo.
It's a great idea. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all these different ways of sending money nowadays.
Mhm.
And it sounds like there's all these different ways to party nowadays as well. As the Cash App founder, Bob Lee, we find out that he has been murdered. First is the first headline. You're like,
Terrible,
well,
terrible.
wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Is that L-E-E
Got
or
stabbed.
L-I?
That's Lee, Bob Lee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Bob Lee of ESPN.
Yeah, I
All right.
like that guy.
This is the Cash App founder,
Now
Bob Lee.
he was murdered like a month back or more.
It wasn't that long ago.
Well,
I'm sure he's getting it.
Time has gone by real fast, but he was.
some of the news. I was going to say some of the news that has come out now.
No, it's
Go ahead. You're the news guy. I shouldn't step on you.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just adding that this is an older story, but there's an update, and then gonna send it back to you.
Okay, thanks.
It wasn't a bad
Back to me. Back
He's
to the
your
studio.
correspondent.
It would have been good. It would have been quick.
Yeah, back to you.
I just
Tom?
adding that.
You gotta
Thank you.
wait till he sends it off to you.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Cash App founder
Oh,
Bob
God.
Lee. I guess the
I
news
love
has
it.
now come out. If you guys would shut the hell up.
Yeah,
That,
shut up.
Bob Lee was attending underground sex parties,
Nice.
and some kinky stuff was going on. He was making some Cash App transactions, depositing maybe a few too much into some lady friends of his.
So was he doing it to like the guy that killed him or something? Were they doing some?
No, he was banging the guy's sister that killed him.
No
Apparently, allegedly.
Yeah, the guy that killed her, the alleged killer,
Alleged killer.
who it looks like he is the killer, his sister was partying with Bob Lee, the Cash App founder.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that the killer probably was like, what are you doing with my sister?
Right.
You're taking her out to these wild sex parties, and I guess a lot of drugs being done at these parties.
I mean, did he force her?
I'm not sure. I don't know all the details, but Bob Lee is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
is gone.
That we know.
It could be these underground sex parties. I'll go back to Memphis because he is our correspondent when it comes to sexual
Underground
relations
sex parties.
and underground sex parties.
We don't talk about all of them.
Yeah.
I can talk about a couple, but
Have
not
you,
I
every.
do have a
have you
pineapple.
ever been?
You gotta
to
lower your voice.
Have you ever been to an underground sex party, Memphis?
Yes, I have.
Today.
It was underground.
Well, not underground, but I mean, it was in kind of plain sight in the
Okay.
building in plain sight. But it was like
Okay,
Secret.
how many people were involved in this sex party?
Oh man,
He wasn't counting.
Like at
it was
10?
like 25 people.
25.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Were there protection being used?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Everyone was strapping on.
Absolutely, you had to sign a thing.
You had to
And
sign.
you had to get an invite. I'll tell you guys off air because it's really long winded and crazy how I even got invited.
Was
Oh,
this
no.
part of your like initiation into your fraternity or something?
No, but I wish my bros were there, boy, because they woo-wee. Bruh.
I seen Revenge of the Nerds. You guys did some pretty
60%
well.
of the time, it works every time.
Oh yeah.
So you get to this party,
Uh-huh.
and there's 25. What's the ratio of men to women?
Somewhat fairly equal. I mean, actually, it was a few more women than there were dudes. So.
That's cool.
Your helmet never touched anybody else's helmet.
No.
I mean, it's cool, I mean.
He
It's
wasn't
not
jealous.
cool. It's not cool.
No,
And
why
I-
were you wearing a helmet while you were having sex? though?
No. You didn't get the joke.
Had
Tom.
to
I did. I was just
I was
joking.
protecting my
I was
head.
joking about
He's
you.
being Tomcat.
and protecting my damn neck.
He's
Good,
wearing a
good,
neck
good.
brace too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
why you're here with us today. So, thank you for doing
So
that,
how
brother.
many girls did you smash?
Look,
during
we
this?
ain't gonna talk about this, man. My wife
Yeah.
be looking at this.
Yeah,
shit.
it's really gross.
All right, let's move on to our
Yeah.
next
She already
topic.
thinks bad enough of him.
Okay, we've only got time for a few more topics. Looks like we have to talk about this Jordan Neely. He was a Michael Jackson street performer who he would act like Michael Jackson, he would dance like Michael Jackson, and then he would ask for some money on the subways and around the streets of New York.
Okay.
I guess he got a little sketchy. This story came out about a week ago, but I guess there's some new news We'll go to our newsman, Tomcat.
Oh.
What is the new news when it comes to Jordan Neely, the Michael Jackson street performer?
Oh, I thought that you were talking about me with a distressing comment. All right, here's the video up here.
Good Lord.
Yeah, this Marine here was apparently he felt like he was trying to help out by subduing this guy, Jordan Neely, who was on the subway. And before he did this, Jordan Neely was making threats to the people on the subway. My opinion is you shouldn't do that to somebody. You shouldn't choke them out like that. I've been choked out like that. It can kill you. Apparently, it killed this guy. That's just my opinion. But, you know.
And he's being charged, though.
He's being charged with it. And his defense fund is growing like bounds, this Marine. People are putting a bunch of money in his defense fund because people on the train did feel scared. And they spoke out and said that they thanked him because they were scared. And they said the people on the subways are sick of this shit. Like, it's like every time you get on the subway, there's a psychopath and they attack you. And women are the main ones that are being attacked. So
I understand.
So without the cops helping people are going to stand up, you know. So this will happen more and more, unfortunately. So, and it's not, honestly, it's not the Marine's fault that because Jordan Neely is the one who got on the subway and caused what happened. But I still also don't think he, should have put him in that.
He went too far.
A little bit with the chokehold because those chokeholds can kill you.
And it did.
Clearly.
Yeah, well, it did.
Because you don't know. You don't see the person. You don't know how much pressure you're applying. And the other people are like holding him and he's just like fucking, they think he's lashing out. He's dying.
Yeah,
He's fighting for air. He's fighting for his life. So of course his arms are flailing. So that's my opinion. But also I do think he caused it by getting on the fucking subway and being like that. So it's a little bit of both, you know?
He might have mental issues.
Well, you can't say that it was his fault because, people who have mental problems and hurt people, they do things.
Mm-hmm.
It can be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
The point is, my thing is, the guy shouldn't have touched that man in the first place. And like you said, I agree with you with the whole chokehold thing because it could kill you, and obviously it's the case that it did, But my also problem is, like, why didn't nobody help? It don't take, like, if you're going to, hold somebody down, if he was a threat, but that man wasn't even a threat.
It didn't seem like it to me.
The only thing he took his jacket off and threw it on the ground and was loud. It's New York City. It's weirdos everywhere. All of us been to New York many times. There are weirdos everywhere in New York. Subway and
sure.
not.
No,
but don't put your hands on somebody.
I'm not afraid of them. And so to me, it didn't
it.
seem like a real threat. I mean, even if he was going crazy like that, I felt like three dudes that size could have just kind of sat on him. In a way that wasn't like was constricting his airways.
It was Michael Jackson, guys.
He wasn't though. He wasn't at that time.
It says here about Jordan Neely. This isn't as you said, Tomcat, that this guy, I guess, had many run-ins. It says 42 arrests.
Yeah.
Charges of evading fares, theft, assaults on 3 women. And he recently pleaded guilty to assaulting a 67-year-old woman.
Right.
And so I guess maybe this guy takes this train every day and just got tired of seeing this guy assaulting women, and he said, I'm going to choke him out. But you got to be smarter than that.
I think you have to let the appropriate authorities.
But they're not there.
I know.
It's the Ferguson
sucks.
effect, they call it. They've pulled back.
That sucks, but unfortunately, shit like this happens, and then now he's fucked because he was doing a job that, if you have a job, you pay taxes, so our government and police.
There should have been somebody on that train that was like, hey, sit your ass down, hey, leave these people alone. But there's nobody with a badge on the train doing that. So this guy,
they need more people with authority.
This guy is not trained to do that, and he ends up killing this
well, he
poor
did
guy.
what he was trained to do, and that was protect. Yeah, he's a Marine. Yeah.
He claims that he didn't want, obviously, he says he didn't want to kill the guy.
Of course
he just
not.
wanted to,
I don't think he
put him
did.
to sleep.
It was just probably in the moment type of thing that he just, his training took over. And,
don't matter. He shouldn't have touched him in the first place.
He shouldn't have.
They're waiting the toxicology report, which could also add to why he may. But again, I just think there are actions. When you do something, you create an action that you have something will happen now back on you. So when Jordan Neely got on the train and started acting out, he now created an action, and that caused the Marine to do something to him. But when the Marine then took an action and choked him, he now caused an action, which now has created all these reactions to him. And that's just the way of it. That's the way it works.
We have another reaction to an action that happened in San Francisco. A security guard who shot and killed a suspected shoplifter at Walgreens.
Right.
This happened in downtown San Francisco about a month ago.
Right.
No shop there.
It says
Don't
here that
shoplift
that
there.
this
Yeah.
this security guard
I like
is not going to face criminal charges.
No,
it says.
not.
I don't know if we have the video. If we could find that.
We got a video.
No charges for the San Francisco security guard who killed an alleged shoplifter. This guy was stealing something.
Seen it on this.
And he goes into the store and he's stealing something, and then he
change views.
He goes to leave, and now the security guard's pushing him around and saying, "You ain't going fucking nowhere with that shit." Starts punching him in the face, like, "Dude, you ain't stealing nothing."
Security guard lit into him
from
right
Walgreens. Now the security guard has the shoplifter on the ground, and he's trying to choke him out and trying to get control of the situation, but the shoplifter continues to fight. Then
that
the security
dog didn't
guard
help at all.
The security guard now has him in a chokehold.
Lazy.
And he's trying to put him down, similar to the Marine taking down Jordan Neely. So this is a similar situation, but this guy is an actual security guard trying to protect Walgreens.
What is that?
Now he kind of puts the guy down, gets on top of him, and looks like some type of UFC fight where he's putting him to sleep. But where it goes south is when he lets the guy up, and the guy goes to leave, and he steps at him. Finally, the security guard ends up pulling the trigger and shooting the guy. And we're getting closer to that exchange.
Watch this dude on the
right
side.
now.
He's watching it. Watch this
He
dude
flexes
on the side.
at him. Boom. He pulls the trigger. One shot. The shoplifter is dead. Now this guy,
That's crazy.
This guy is not facing charges. Your thoughts as you see this video, Ramo?
Ramos Stamos.
You're laughing.
I don't think we heard the end of this story. I honestly don't believe we've heard the end of this story. And definitely everything depends on how the laws are written in, where did this happen? New York City?
San
Francisco. Okay. So it really depends on how the laws are written in San Francisco and where their authority. But I'm pretty positive that there aren't many states where you can open fire on somebody for stealing products out of
They
a
didn't
store.
charge him, though. But
Well, hey,
this is what
that's
happened with the
true.
Marine.
That's
They
true.
didn't charge the Marine, and then they had all these protests. People
Yeah.
jumped on the subway tracks,
We haven't
and
heard the
then
end
they
of it.
charged. Then Alvin Bragg charging them. So
We
if
haven't
they
heard
get
the end of it.
if they get protests, they may charge him.
There's gonna be.
I honestly don't agree with that because that's mob rule, and I don't like it.
Well, there's people, I guess, that
They should
feel
charge
like
people
it
based
isn't
on
right.
evidence.
And I think our country's laws were founded on that. Like,
Mob
not
rule.
everybody, not everybody's going to agree. Well, yeah, I mean, look at the people that, I won't get into it. But anyways, yeah, thank you. I think that when people don't agree with how things are going or how things play out, they have the right as an American citizen to use whatever voice they have to speak out and say, hey,
They're going to file a civil lawsuit.
we can't, we don't think this is right. We need it looked into, and then it gets looked into legally, and things
And they
get changed
usually
if it's
win
not
those
right.
civil lawsuits.
Yeah, because it's all fucked up because of the way things have
Well,
gone in this
the,
country.
the chick
But
that went after
that-
Donald
but-
Trump won her civil lawsuit, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What do you
cat
mean
was
though?
named
She probably
Vagina.
deserved it.
She did.
She won it in court. Apparently, the United States of America thinks so.
Would you be happy if some chick just accused you of touching her cooch in a dressing room in 1980 back in? So you,
can't
I
do it
wouldn't.
again.
I know I
She
wouldn't. Be
There's
like,
no
what
way
the
to prove
fuck?
that you didn't,
You
and
out
you
of your
get
fucking mind?
charged for that. You don't think that that's wrong in some way?
I don't know.
name
I
out
don't know
of
what.
it.
I don't know what the
Take the
particulars
name
are.
out
You
of
know,
it.
I don't know. I don't care about the name. I don't know what the particulars are in that story.
Seems like
so
that's
we
the
don't know.
particulars to me.
We don't. You don't know the particulars. You weren't
I
part
wouldn't
of the
want it
jury,
to
man.
happen
You
to
don't
me.
know.
I know
You
this,
don't
though.
know
Her
what-
cat was named
There
Vagina.
you go. That's all we know.
When
I know that.
I'm like super
You can't
famous
compare.
and shit, and
It's different.
I want motherfuckers from like my past to be like, oh, he did this, did that. Like, no, bitch, no, we did not. We did this and did that. Not what you trying to say. Yeah.
Look-
so, I don't know,
Look at
man.
this guy.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
Put that on a button.
You got to see his socks.
I like them.
They're awesome.
All right, it is news time. This is presented by True Leave,
Nice.
the dispensary to the stars. If
Hey.
you're looking to get a pre-roll, you're looking to get some CBD, some THC, go see our friends at True Leave.
Yes.
Now on to our newsman. He's giving us the not-so-good news. Not the best newsman in the game, but he'll have to do. Tomcat.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one.
That's a lie.
All right, May 17th, 2023. Birthdays, Bob Saget.
Hey.
Bob
R.I.P.
Saget,
to Bob
rest in
Saget.
peace.
Yeah, he would have been.
I used to suck dick for coke.
That was a great movie.
Yeah,
Megan
bet you
Fox, we
did.
just talked about Megan Fox today. She's 37.
She's cute.
Pierce Brosnan, 70. And Danny Trejo, that's your homie.
Yeah, that's
Maybe your
Machete.
dad, I'm sure, 79.
Dick.
Today
You're such a
is
racist.
International Day Against Homophobia,
Oh.
Biophobia, and Transphobia. So don't be a homophobe
Yeah.
today or any day.
Tomcat.
Yep, that's right.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. It's International Firefighter Day, National Walnut Day,
Oh, yes.
Walnut Day.
National Linda Day. So shout out to my Aunt Linda from the East Village in NYC.
Uh-oh.
Booyah.
She's
Also,
a
Oh, so that's
National-
who we stand with when we go up there?
yeah, we could.
She's a liberal.
All right, on to the news. Dave Chappelle shits on San Fran during a surprise show at San
Interesting.
Francisco Masonic Auditorium. Dave Chappelle took aim at the homeless crisis in the Golden City, which he referred to during the set as his second home. He says, "What the fuck happened to this place?" He went on to
Wow.
recount an experience that he had a few nights earlier on his trip to San Francisco when he was out dining at an Indian restaurant in the Tenderloin district. Recalled that a homeless person defecated in front of the establishment as they were walking in. The Washington, D.C. native said that San Francisco has devolved into half Glee, half zombie movie, and added that the entire city has become the Tenderloin now. He said, "Y'all motherfuckers need Batman."
Yeah. He said it's pretty weird. He's not used to people defecating until they leave the
I
restaurant.
mean, in San Francisco, that shit does happen, though. It's fuck. I love the Bay Area. More Oakland than San Francisco, but yeah.
They need more porta potties.
And he did go out for Indian food, so he should have
Exactly.
expected. No, I'm just kidding.
But that's on the way out. That's
That's
what
on
I'm
the way
saying.
out.
Hey, you missed a joke.
You don't want to see somebody else's before yours.
It's disgusting.
New York City is moving migrants into school gyms. Via Mayor Adams, at least 65,000 asylum seekers have come through the city so far. New York City is prepared to house asylum seeker in as many as 20 schools with freestanding gyms. So they're
I was going to say, you should have started that story with, speaking of pooping on the sidewalk.
speaking of shitting on the sidewalk. Yep. So they're having an over influx of migrants in these cities that they've been busing up from the border.
That's
and
fun.
now they are having to put them into the school gymnasiums. Also, there has been a report of someone that had a wedding and all of their wedding guests got booted out of a hotel because they had to move the migrants into the hotel, and they didn't tell the people about it or anything. They were on the news last night, and they said they didn't get a call. They called the hotel, and they were like, "Are we going to be safe with all the migrants there?" And the hotel was like, "Yes, because we've canceled your fucking contract, and you're out of here, and your guests are out of here." So that's going on in New York right
Damn.
Really?
now.
Interesting.
Yep.
People are leaving New York. Nobody wants to be in the big cities anymore because you find out you can work remote. A lot of
Right.
people now, since the pandemic, they started doing their jobs from their computers.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I don't have to live in the concrete jungle anymore.
It's true.
I don't have to be around all these people, and I don't have to pay this high rent costs. So
Yeah.
they're moving.
Yeah, it's a huge
They're
factor.
moving.
It's
All right, this is
ridiculous.
my last
I'm
one.
moving.
Fisherman captured as intense footage of a tiger shark attacking his kayak
Ooh.
off the Hawaiian coast. Check out this footage.
Holy
Gadoosh,
shit.
gadoosh.
Oh.
He said he can't believe he
Whoa.
caught. He said he
Dun.
can't believe he caught the footage. He had just set the thing, his video camera up while he was fishing, and he wasn't even sure he still had it on, but it was recording, and he caught this crazy footage of this tiger. That's a tiger shark.
Maybe
Damn.
maybe the shark did
That
it on
shark came
purpose.
fast. Look how fast he coming. Look-
He knew what was going on. This is
Man, live
He-
footage
he-
of a
yeah, what
shark.
look at that guy.
yeah.
And they
Yeah.
called
Yeah,
him.
well,
huh?
see, the shark was trying to get that damn thing.
That's going to do it for today's
What the
episode.
hell was that?
Episode 66 is in the books. Our first live show on YouTube.
Oh, that's
That's
why
fun.
we were live.
We
huh?
were live, so anything you said could be used against you in a court of law. So be
Tomcat.
careful what you say on the Outcasts.
Tomcat.
What the?
What the fuck is that?
What is that? It's the Outcast Podcast. We're brought
You
to
are
you
fake
by
news.
BetterHelp.com/Outcast. If you're looking for some therapy, maybe that AI companion is not doing it for you, get a real live person on the other line.
Yeah, man, do
At
that
BetterHelp.com/Outcast, save 10% on your first month. We're out of here. The countdown to summer is on. It's almost summertime, baby.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I got to work on my tan anyway, you know.
You think you could get blacker, Memphis?
Oh my
get-
God.
Better.
Oh my God.
What do you mean, oh my God?
Oh my God.
Can you get browner? Can you get browner?
You tell me come July.
All right, we'll see.
Damn right I can.
All right. I'm going to see if I can get redder. I think that's what happens to white people.
Yeah.
They get redder.
Initially.
I
You use the right SPF or your ass is
Yeah.
cooked.
Get some sunblock, dog.
And drink water.
We'll be back
Lots
next
of
week.
it.
God's willing.
Peace out, y'all. Hoop time.
Let's ball. Yep. All right, cut us off of that YouTube. We're ready to do the real dirty shit
Oh,
now.
shit, man. Here we go. Let's fucking get this shit going.
Cut me on the live mic. Now I gotta do the real.
Hey, I'm Kat, mom of 3 and founder of Ritual, the company setting a new standard in the supplement industry. When I was pregnant, I remember staring at my prenatal vitamins and thinking, what's in this stuff? All I found were vitamins high in heavy metals and lacking in the very essential nutrients we need. So we scoured the world for the best quality ingredients, backed by clinical studies, third-party tested, and Ritual's Essential Prenatal was born. Join our family of skeptics with 40% off your first month when you visit ritual.com/podcast.